intention of rejoining the Democratic family. Some call themselves Pumas. Party unity, my backside. As Avril Lavigne says, so much for the happy ending. Stephanie Miller, the nationally syndicated host of, oddly enough, The Stephanie Miller Show, joins us from Los Angeles. Stephanie, what about these women out there who put so much stock in Hillary Clinton, who believe so much if ever a woman could win the presidency, this was the one? Where do they go now?
Well, you know, Tom, I've said through this whole election, I think this has really been more a generational thing than about race or gender even, because I think if you look at, you know, to me, it's a lot of the older women, older feminists that are saying, oh, well, this will never happen again in my lifetime. And I just don't believe that. I think there are so many great women out there. There's Claire McCaskill and Kathleen Sebelius. I think this particular woman, while impressive, came with a lot of negatives and a lot of baggage that, you know, earned or unearned, that maybe not fair from the Clinton years, but I think half of the country disliked her already, and that's a tough hurdle.
You were saying it wasn't a question of a woman being president, it was a question of this woman being president.
I think so. I remember when I first saw Barack Obama speak, I just immediately thought, this is our first black president. I think he's the one, like Oprah says. If Oprah says it, it's true. I just think that Hillary was not the one, unfortunately.
Tell me about the good things that Hillary Clinton did do with this campaign, though, for women and for women who are interested in women rising in the ranks of politics. For that matter, for all Americans who are interested in women rising in the ranks of politics.
Well, I think she said it best, that she certainly put 18 million cracks in that glass ceiling, and I think we owe her a great debt. I think that that hurdle has been gotten over, that there has definitely been a very, very credible candidate now, female candidate for president. So I think that is at a huge stride.
Do you think there were things that she did wrong as a woman candidate?
Well, yes. I've always said that I think, first of all, Democrats have it tough because they're always afraid to be called weak on national security. And I think as a woman, you've got an extra hurdle there. And so I, as a Democrat, to me, I didn't agree with her on positions. I didn't agree with her Iraq war vote. I didn't agree with her Iran war vote. I didn't agree with her comments about obliterating Iran. I thought she had to overcompensate.
Do you think that we have come up with a way yet, though, the folks who are in the Democratic Party or the country as a whole, of really getting past the notion that this is a female candidate versus a male candidate? Are we still going to require something different from females?
Well, again, I think that, you know, now that it's been the first time, I think that the focus won't be as much on that. I think that certainly the focus on this race, of course, it was so historic in so many ways that was more of the focus. So I'm hoping that next time it won't be.
I want to listen to a little bit of sound from one of these women out there who's still very angry about this, who was on Larry King Live this week, because certainly this is a voice you do hear. It's not the majority voice, but women who feel this way. Listen.
We're part of the Just Say No Deal coalition of over 3 million Hillary supporters who have given their heart and soul to the Democratic Party over the years and felt absolutely appalled that the party did absolutely nothing to step in and stop the sexism that came out. Part of our coalition are also people who feel that Senator Obama isn't qualified to be president and feel much more strongly that Senator McCain is.
Stephanie, what needs to be done to heal the rift for people like this, for the Democrats, or if the Republicans want to capture them?
Well, here's what I never really got the cries of sexism, I have to say. I mean, I think that, you know, people got called sexist that just did the delegate math, that just said, I'm not saying as a woman she should drop out. I'm saying as a person who can't win the delegate math at this point. You know, she needs to drop out. So I think that was overheated, the cries of sexism. I didn't really see it. Overall,
when you look at Hillary Clinton's campaign, though, do you think that this was a good thing for women in politics?
Oh, absolutely. I think Hillary Clinton is a very, very impressive woman that has, like I say, has made huge strides now for women. I think that, you know, now it's the art of the possible. I think that she got so close and she was such a credible candidate that I absolutely think it's going to be easier the next time around.
Thanks so much for being with us, Stephanie Miller. Still to come, our list of the 5